A few episodes ago, I did a review on Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver. Being an early 90s game, it was pretty cool to drive your own Hot Wheels car. But with that being said, it wasn't a great game to begin with because it had really bad hit detection, and to complete each course, the timing was very brutal. And if you didn't complete one of the levels and you got very far, you would have to start all the way from the beginning. However, what if I told you that there was a sequel to the original? You probably thought I was crazy for saying something like that. But unfortunately, I'm not crazy, and there was a sequel, and it was called Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver Getting Dirty. Now, I will admit, it's pretty cool that all the tracks are outside this time. There were a few outdoor tracks in the original, but this seems to be all outdoor. Just like in the original, the game's pretty much the same. You speed up, you do tricks, and you try to land and not crash. And also the time is still pretty brutal. Unfortunately, with this one, I couldn't even beat level 2 and unlock the 2 secret courses. No matter how many times I tried, and I tried a lot during the live stream, I was doing all these tricks to gain my speed, and I was collecting these coins you can now collect to make the car go even faster. But again, no matter how many times I've tried, it still wasn't enough. It was even kind of shameful that I couldn't even unlock any other cars like in the original. Also, again, you can build custom tracks, this time all outside, and there is some improvements and stuff and a lot of cool tracks that you can pick from. In the original, though, it was pretty much just staying on the track and not crashing, and it was just in the garage location. In the sequel, however, it's a little different. Somehow you are not stuck on a track and you can just drive anywhere you want. You don't even have to stay on the track, which is actually pretty funny. Another thing I would like to point out that in the original, the game never crashed. At least I don't remember that it did on the live stream. Unfortunately, in the sequel, during the live stream, it did crash one time, and unfortunately, I had to restart the whole entire computer. But hey, with these old computers and old programs, sometimes that can happen, and it's just part of life. There was another minor inconvenience as well, and it was also during the live stream. Do any of you remember that After Dark screensaver software I installed on the Windows 98 computer and did a live stream about that as well? Well, unfortunately, it went off while I was live streaming and playing the sequel. Somehow I didn't realize that I was playing a game and still decided to go off anyway. I had to manually shut it off so it wouldn't interrupt the live stream anymore. Plus, it was interrupting my game as well. Even though I wasn't doing that great, it was still kind of annoying. Overall, though, I don't know what the developers were thinking, and they were making something that was much worse than the original. I don't know how you accomplished that, but somehow they did. Anyway, if you would like to try this game out yourself, I would put a download link in the description where you can get it for free. Just keep in mind, though, that this game still has bad hit detection, and the timing is still very unfair and unforgiving. And that is a wrap on today's video. However, don't go anywhere just yet because there is still a non-commentary live stream of the sequel on my channel. If you would like to watch it, then please click the video on the left. Also, if you would like to watch the previous episode, you can do so by clicking the video on the right. Until next time, happy retro gaming, everybody!